Hi. In this video, I'm going to show you the 5 great foods that help you a lot to control blood sugar. These are both healthy, beneficial, and of course, perfect for people with both types of diabetes. I'll also explain why they are good and healthy for you as well as different ways you can use them while making your food. Okay, so number 1 is nuts. Nuts like walnuts, hazelnuts, peanuts or almonds are super high in healthy fats, and proteins as well, barely any carb, which again is just dietary fiber, and is very anti-inflammatory. Short said, nuts are healthy, great snacks, that doesn't mess with your blood sugar. Just be little more careful with the cashew, as they tend to have more carbs, but again, it's nothing like a glass of juice, or a Snickers bar, but I've seen a little raise in my blood sugar with cashew. When I really go nuts, and eat like 100 to 200 grams of it, which makes sense, since the glycemic load is 11 per 100 gram, and over 15 it is classified as affecting the blood sugar, so it's close, but the other ones are no problem. Number 2, herbs. Basil, cilantro, oregano, mint, lemon balm and so on are very good, because they have basically no macronutrients, which is the proteins, the fat and the carbs, but instead a lot of vitamins and minerals, so they have no effect on the blood sugar, but gives great taste to food, and have healthy vitamins, minerals and a lot of cleansing and of course, healing properties. Make sure they are organic and fresh, or do as I do, plant your own. Number 3, eggs. A great source of the very essential vitamin B12, and good amount of protein and fat. No effect on the blood sugar, and a great way to start the day, and they're easy to cook, and cheap as well. What not to love? Just be careful not to eat too much, since eggs are a dairy product, which makes our body acids, so compensate with an avocado, and some salad to it. That's what I do for breakfast and I love it. Number 4, again, this is top 5 foods that doesn't affect the blood sugar, and even though you might know I promote a very high alkaline diet, for some people or in some times, you have to use some dairy products, and that's okay, as long as it's not more than the alkaline food, and not too often. So here goes number 4, which is butter and cheese. And I'm talking real butter without any additives, that is high in fat, and is just pure butter. Cheese is harder to mess around with, but even though the animals that the cheese is made from can have been treated badly, and been fed growth hormones, which of course affects the outcome of the cheese products, so make sure it's organic here as well. So the last but not least, number 5 is oils. Oils are 100% fat, and you got to be very delicate and careful with what you choose. I only use organic coconut oil, organic cold-pressed extra virgin olive oil or organic hemp oil. I always make sure that it's organic, high quality and nothing bogus in it, because using normal conventional sunflower oil, or palm oil, and all those other mixes are just pure crap, and bottles of chemical shit storm, frankly speaking. But the good ones are fantastic, to have on your food to spice up the flavor or to cook if you have to, and of course my favorite, make your own pesto. So now, you've been going through the top 5 foods that control your blood sugar, and you also saw what health benefits and properties they have. Okay, so a quick recap. Number 1, nuts. Great snack and replacement for candy, and great to have instead of cereal or granola in your yogurt or milk. Number 2, herbs. Mostly full of micronutrients instead of protein, fats and carbs, and of course spice up the food, and make it more alive, and has many ways to benefit the body and your overall health. Number 3, eggs. Perfect for breakfast, a lot of uses in baking and cooking, and a great source of the essential vitamin B12. Number 4, butter and cheese. Acid for the body, so keep it in moderation, but as you know has many uses in our lives, and cheese is delicious to frickin' everything in my opinion. Full of fat, no problems for the blood sugar. And number 5, which is oils that we also have great use for in our kitchen. And as I always recommend, keep everything you buy as local, as clean from chemicals, and as organic as possible, and even consider growing your own in your garden. It's really not that hard, and I will make a video about that in the future, but until then, Google can offer you a lot of help. I hope this video gave you a lot of value and help, and if it did, please like the video on the button below. And don't forget to check link in description, maybe there are some help for you to treat diabetes, of course lower your blood sugar levels.